Hey everybody, it is Kristen Garber with LuLaRoe, and I am here to have coffee and LuLaRoe with my friend
Lacey Miller.
And future consultant, might I add. She's been in the queue for how long now?
3 weeks. 3 long weeks.
3 weeks. Whew. That's like the 7-year itch, but it's the 3-week itch. It's an awful time, I remember. I have been a consultant for 4 months now, actually, which really isn't that long, but man, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I have also had a lot of success because of those mistakes. And I am hoping that from this video, I can answer some of those questions I know that's going through your head, calm some of that anxiety, and then inspire you to either make that leap and fill out your paperwork, or be patient and get everything you need done while you're in the queue and be ready to go full at it as soon as you get your call. So, all right, the way this is going to work is Lacey is going to ask the questions since she has all of the questions with being the Queubie, and I am going to try to answer those and not ramble if I can. So, let's get started.
So first we're going to introduce ourselves though.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Kristen, go ahead.
All right, so as I said, my name is Kristen, and I am a mother of 4 boys. My oldest is 6 and my youngest is 1.5. I have been married to my husband Grant for almost 7 years. Actually, our anniversary is next week, I just realized. I have known him since I was in high school, and just kind of fell into place, I guess. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We have a farm, we have goats, we have chickens, and LuLaRoe was kind of my girly outlet, and I was ready for something to be mine. So we'll get into our whys a little bit more here in a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay, so
My paper.
I've been married to my husband for 7 years, and I met him when I was 16, so I've known him for like ever, because we're like, what, 27 now, and I don't
close
know.
to 30.
I don't know where the
Yeah,
time
we
has
didn't even
gone.
go into any detail about ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't.
But our friendship.
We'll tell them in just a minute.
Okay.
So we have 3 young children, a 6-year-old girl, a 3-year-old boy, and a 2-year-old girl.
Ooh.
And my husband and I currently run a landscape company off of our 160-acre farm. And we have employees in and out of the house like constantly. And, you know, it's landscaping, so there's a ton of boys and dirt and mulch stains and just sweat, and it's so gross. So anyways, I'm very...
That's pretty gross.
It is. I'm very excited to have something that is girly and something that's mine, and the business doesn't need me as much anymore. And so I'm excited to start my own thing and to be able to help moms feel great in LuLaRoe, because I know that I do. So Kristen and I have known each other since the 3rd grade, and we've been best friends ever since, which is insane.
That's a long time considering we're almost 30.
Oh my god, stop it with that
I need a
number.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been. It's actually funny to think about because I am 5'10", and Lacey is
5 foot.
and she's redheaded, and I'm dark. It's just we're
We're
quite
very
the sight
opposite
to.
people.
But all this time, besides not in 3rd grade so much, but something that's bonded us has been coffee. So that's why we thought it'd be fun to do this coffee and LuLaRoe. We love LuLaRoe. We love coffee. Put them together, it's perfect, don't you think?
We actually live almost 2 hours away from each other. So whenever we get to actually be together, there's tons of coffee, and lately there's been tons of LuLaRoe. So this is really fun
look
for
back
us.
here.
I mean, look at these beautiful prints.
How could you not?
So, okay, Kristen, so tell us what brought you to LuLaRoe.
Okay, well, I love the clothes. Isn't that just a great
Who
answer?
doesn't?
I'll get into my why. You'll hear LuLaRoe consultants talk about their whys. I mean, obviously, I was introducing myself and telling you about who I am a little bit, and my why is that my children, my husband, my family, I'm a stay-at-home mom, single income, and LuLaRoe was able to make everything work. It was just like the magic pixie dust to go with everything. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's pretty much
magic
what
and
happened.
unicorns. I don't know. I'm so funny. I'm losing my train of thought. What was I saying? You don't even know, do
What
you?
brought you to LuLaRoe?
Thank you. She's supposed to ask the questions and keep me on track because I can get a little blah. So, my family. My needing something for myself. My love of the clothes. My feeling good after having 4 children and my body just changing and not being quite the same. I love seeing everybody's smile when they put on their clothes. There's nothing like it. Seeing somebody who's very skeptical or very self-conscious, they put something on and they walk out and they're beaming. And it's just, I know how I feel when I find that perfect thing. I'm wearing a black Irma and a Lindsay right now. She's wearing an Irma. We just love it so much. I mean, that's a big part of my why. And then the other side of it, which is not to sound selfish or greedy or anything, but is the financial side of it. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. We're a single income, and it can get tight. And we didn't have the money in our bank account just to, put towards this. We had to put it on credit cards and make it work. And it's been worth it. But it's very simple. It's not easy. I love this saying. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's just as simple as you buy the clothes at wholesale and then you sell them. That's it. And you really don't have to sell them that much. I mean, they do sell themselves.
They do.
They're pretty wonderful. And then you start to build your team, which hopefully off of this video, I won't turn you away from my team. Maybe you'll want to join my team. And from that, all of your purchases through LuLaRoe will pay me a percentage. Nothing comes from you. That's what makes LuLaRoe so different than other companies, is that you are not paying me. LuLaRoe is paying your sponsor. And so all of that adds up. And it has allowed us to do things that we never would have been able to do before. We just got back from Kalahari up in Sandusky, Ohio. It's a water resort, and we had to eat out a lot, and that would have been something, a lot.
In the resort.
A lot. That's why we're sitting here.
We have 7 kids between us.
Oh my. They ate peanut butter a lot. No. Am I kidding? I don't know. But we wouldn't have been able to do that without, we still budget and we still think, but that wouldn't have been a possibility without LuLaRoe. So I don't know if that answers that question or not, but.
So I'll tell you what brought me to LuLaRoe. When Kristen first started, I was like, sure, I'll have a party for you. And so she came up, and I saw all the beautiful prints, and I'm usually like a black person. Like, no, I need everything black because it's
as you
slimming.
wear a green
I know,
Irma.
it's amazing. But so I was like, give me a black pair of leggings, and I'll just give it a try. And by the end of my party, I'm wearing leggings and Julia's, and they're all beautiful prints and Irmas, and I have just fallen head over heels with LuLaRoe. So then I saw Kristen's success that she is doing, and I'm just like, no way. That's your sales? I couldn't believe it. And I could see how determined she was and how inspired she was, and that was really wonderful for me as her friend. So I was like, you know what? I got to do it.
And at the end of this video, or I can give it to you right now, my email is LuLaRoe Kristen Garber, Kristin, at gmail.com. And if you have questions about my sales or anything, I will gladly answer those. I'm not going to put this on here, but if you have questions, please ask me. You can also join my Facebook group, which will be linked at the bottom as well. So go ahead.
Okay. So what was your initial startup cost on the inventory, and then the other expenses?
Okay, so the way that the kits used to work is we didn't have the choice. We had to take what they gave us, and if they were sold out, you didn't get it. With my kit, I did not get any 2X or 3X Randy's or Julia's, so I had to work with other consultants, and most other consultants are great. They will help you. They've been there, and it's really nice to have swapping buddies, because with your first kit, you will, or anytime, any order, you typically will get some duplicates. With ordering 300 pieces, you're going to get duplicates, and it's important to have those swapping buddies. So that being said, I did the add-on package, which included the leggings. Totally worth it. And I suggest, if you can, make sure you get leggings in like added on, whatever. You need those. You give those away.
That's what got me started.
That gets people started. They a lot of times start with black, and then they walk out and they have this pattern that is totally them, and that's so much fun.
Julia.
Like I said, it's so much fun to see. I should have added that on my why. Having fun. It is so much fun to do this. This right here, that's not super fun, gotta be honest with you, but it is fun. Sharing LuLaRoe is fun. So my cost was about $6,500 just for the initial kit. And then I also had the racks. In our room, we have built-in racks that we were able to piece together from what other people had given us. So there was no cost there, but there would be cost for other people. But then we also bought our collapsible racks. And I got mine off of Amazon. There will be a link. I've tried other ones and they were not as good. And those are about $60 and you need 4 of them. So that's $240. And then you also have to have hangers. And you have to have 300 hangers because that's what you're going to get. And that's not all. You're going to sell and you're going to want to go deeper into what you have. Don't just spread across and have tons of different styles. Go deeper. And so you're probably double, so 600 hangers. And those are $10 for 35 at Costco. I've also gotten them off of Amazon and other places, and they've been good too. So we'll have links to that kind of stuff. And I'm actually going to be doing other videos that will give you more advice and talk about the do's and don'ts of what to buy beforehand and whatnot. Did I run too long there? Sorry.
Okay, so tell us, what were your thoughts and fears after you placed the initial order?
Okay. Thoughts and fears, I think everybody will relate to this, is what if I'm not good at this? What if I fall flat on my face? Well, what are your thoughts and fears? What are you having right now?
What you just said. What if I'm really not good at this?
And it's a and when you first sign up, you don't feel that way. You're actually really excited. You're very at peace with it, and you're like, I'm going to rock this. I mean, I don't know if I covered that when I went into it. I just felt like I knew I could do it. Did I say that? Because that's how I felt. When I signed up, the way I got started was one Irma, not even my Irma, my mom's Irma. I put it on and I fell in love and I signed up. And I was ready. And I was making my graphics like that night. And then you get to 3 weeks and you're like, wait a minute.
This call's never going to come.
This isn't, I'm not going to be able to sell this stuff. What if I get stuck with everything? I mean, that was my biggest fear. Like, we didn't have the money to lose. And something that's very important to know is the safety net. I like to call it the safety net because that's what I thought of when I realized that if your inventory, if you decide you cannot sell for whatever reason, it's just not working out or whatever. Anyway, you don't need to know the reason. You can sell to other consultants. Most of the time, you'll be able to at least break even. Typically, you can discount it though to other people and make a little bit of money still. Mm-hmm. But that was important for me to know that there was a backup plan just in case I didn't do well.
So talk to me about your team. Obviously, she's my sponsor, so I am signed up underneath her. How available are you to your team?
Well, how often can you get a hold of me?
A lot.
Yeah, I try to, you text me and I text back because I think that's really important. I think something you also need to know is that you sign up under somebody who, like, I've only been doing it 4 months. I don't know everything. It is my job, though, to find out stuff for you. So that's what I do. And not all sponsors do that. And so choosing your sponsor does make a difference. And that's hard. And you don't know how somebody's going to be going into it. But I try to, if you have a question, if it's super urgent, I will call you. I will text you. We haven't had any like LuLaRoe emergencies or anything like, the bat sign up in the air, LuLaRoe, I don't know, the unicorn, or we haven't had anything like that. But I will get you your answer as quickly as I can. I also try to at least once a week, but typically I talk to my people more than that because I'm on their Facebook pages and because I'm liking their stuff. And I also will advertise for you in my group, and so your group will build faster. All of my people will want to go to your group and whatnot. Anyway, I try to check in weekly to see, okay, hey, how's it going? Do you have any concerns? What are your goals? I just got done asking one of my people, what's your social media goal? Do you have, she's doing 5 parties a week, and so she really probably doesn't even need me to be asking her that stuff. but she hadn't really thought of that yet. Like, okay, so where am I going to go from here? And I want to try to always be helping you, thinking about the next step, and then also talking to you about my failures so that you can do better. Because that's what LuLaRoe is, helping each other, bossing each other.
So we really want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions that we did not cover, which I know there's so much information out there, please comment and we'll be sure to do another video for you and answer any questions. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels. Kristen, why don't you give me your email again in case you have any questions at all for her about financial stuff or also joining her team.
So my email is LuLaRoe Kristen Garber, KristinGarber @gmail.com. And then my Facebook group is LuLaRoe Kristen Garber, VIP. And I also have a business page, and you can like it and share it. And I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing some other follow-up videos about leadership qualities and advice and just like little things that you don't think about. So stay tuned. What's your link?
I will add it to the bottom of this video once I officially onboard. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching this, and you'll hear from us again.
All right, thanks.